Hi everybody, welcome back to Bobby's Bees, and today I just wanted to talk about setting up a new spot. Now you always want to take the sun into account, and we've started facing our first few hives towards the southeast. What's happened is we've needed more room and we've kind of created this horseshoe shape pointing towards the southeast. So the first thing that we did was we mowed it really low, and then we came in with some landscape fabric and we put the stakes in to keep it down. So then when the sun comes out, it's just gonna fry everything underneath that. Then we went and got some cinder blocks and some timbers. We didn't use 4x4s only because 4x4s right now are about 40 bucks. So we went with timbers, which is only $5 a piece. A couple timbers, 4 cinder blocks, and we were in business. And what we're doing tonight is we're collecting a couple swarm traps. So tonight when the sun goes down, we'll turn the disc entrance, then we'll take the hive down and we'll put our new swarm trap up. And we'll just basically, I mean, it's not very far away. We'll just throw it in the back of the tractor and drive it over here, drop it off, and turn the disc. In the morning, they'll calibrate to their new area. We'll probably come back in a week or so and move them from the hive that they're in, that swarm trap, into a different hive with a regular bottom board. That way we can stack on and add boxes. And we'll probably reuse that swarm trap immediately. A really good way to know if your swarm trap is ready and it's not just scavengers or it's not just robbers or scouts. If they're bringing pollen in, that means you have a laying queen inside. So be sure to just sit out front and look out for pollen coming in on the bees' legs, and I'm sure you'll see this time of year some really bright yellow or orange pollen. Let's try to get close enough to see if we can actually see it, and we'll slow it down in slow motion. So that's my swarm trap. I've never walked up on a swarm trap and had it fallen on the ground. I thought it was stolen at first, but it's laying in a big patch of poison ivy. So I'm really allergic to poison ivy. I have one son that can walk right through it. My other son, he's just like me. I mean, it doesn't matter. I can be downwind of it and I'm gonna get it. So I'm gonna have to suit up, grab that thing tonight. So I'll just walk up to it and I'll close the disc, and then I'll carry it over to my, but the apiary is only about 150 feet away. So I'm just gonna pick that thing up and carry it. So over my shoulder is the spot where we pulled one of the swarm traps, and a lot of the bees are balling up on the platform. You know, they're doing what they've been doing, and because we didn't take the bees off the yard, some of them are coming back here and some of them are confused. We put a trap up right away because this is a great place to catch bees, but I didn't put a swarm trap up in the same spot because I didn't want to confuse the bees. I'm going to give it a few days, and then once I stop seeing bees at that platform where they used to be, I'm going to put another trap up. When you're not moving bees off the property, you know, you can either keep them screened and trapped in the hive for a couple days. Some people recommend that, but I want to let them go. But this is what you may run into: some of the bees congregating at the old spot. So it's a couple days later. Here's our trap. We're going to take the top off really carefully. This has got a lot of propolis, and I'm going to try to softly, because we got bees stuck on the front. They're bearding. Oh, there goes a bunch of bees. This is really hot today. They didn't like that. I'm just going to put this down for a sec. Okay, now we're going to get started. That was kind of a rough start. I'm going to be very careful. Oh, they're drawing it out a little weird. So hopefully I can get this nail out. I don't think I'm gonna, that's really in there. Can I get it out? No, there's so many bees. But I'll just empty this out. Look at this. So we're going to try our best to get all of these out as fast as possible and as carefully as possible. Things are starting to speed up now. There's some brood. Just taking a quick glance for the queen. See the queen. Ooh, there's a lot of brood though. Almost done. I feel like we're about to come across the queen here. Now I'm just really mad at myself because I completely forgot to grab my channel locks to get that nail out. Still no queen. A lot of brood though. Look at that. Look at that frame. No queen though. Queen down there. Wherever she is doing a great job. This is a really, really good swarm. I'm gonna have to go through this hive again. Alright, so far so good. We just haven't seen her. It's 90 degrees today. I'm really starting to get hot. I may have to take this jacket off if I get too hot. Well, I guess we'll have to come back. And for now, we'll put a box on top and here. All the bees were down on the ground. They were over in this box. They've all, because of these little bridges and just leaning it up against the new hive, they've all got the message and they've all made it into the new hive area. I gotta straighten this box a little bit. Okay. So yep, they're ready to go, and I can probably, well, I'll leave that overnight. Doesn't matter. And I'll probably have to get into this hive tomorrow and Make sure they don't need another box. Okay, today we are taking that hive. Gotta scrape that off. All right. So looks like we have about, oh, it doesn't look that packed in here. But the one thing I want to do, I got to get these nails out of here. All right. I don't think I'm going to actually need honey. Queen. I don't think I'm going to need that second box on this frame yet. They're just not quite built out to that extreme. Let me move that camera a little closer. Now what we want to do is find the queen and mark her, just like we did in the other ones. I always like to rest the frame on the hive, just makes me work a little less. There's some brood in there, but not a lot. It's getting late now, so a lot of the bees are back. They're back for dinner. It's time to rest. It was a 90-degree day today. And oh, there's the queen right there. So where's my trap? He's on my finger. Okay, so all we'll do is we'll just alright, so trying to find the queen, marking the queen, trying not to give her, like dumping a can of paint over her like I did the first queen. Normally it's just a little dot on the back and that's all you need, but this pen wasn't working and then all of a sudden the floodgates opened. But I think the queen's gonna be okay. She was drying herself pretty good when I dropped her. But this thing is about had it.
The most marked.
I think I'm going to try the one-handed queen catcher, and that might work a little bit easier. Stay tuned for that video. Be sure to leave your comments and questions below if you have any. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.